That was great, Prince. The best ride ever. We have to say goodbye now, don't we? You're the best horse in the whole world. But we can't afford to keep you anymore, can we? Come on. We had a good season, didn't we, boy?
Lucy, your father just phoned. They're on the way.
Maybe I won't go, Noreen. Maybe Prince and I will jump the fence and take off. I'm going to miss you, boy.
I know how you must feel.
No, you don't. How could you? Your father's not just lost his job.
Well, no, but...
And you're not about to lose everything, are you?
Lucy, we'll keep in touch and I'll see you soon.
Yeah, right.
Come on, Lucy, we're late. Look, that's Langley Castle, Lucy. They do riding there and all sorts of things.
I don't want to ride there. I want to ride Prince.
Lucy, a horse is a horse.
You really don't understand anything, do you?
Oh, what's the use?
Hi, Gran. Come in. The dinner's almost ready.
Oh, thanks again for taking us in, Eleanor. I know how much trouble it is.
Nonsense. What a family's for.
Vicky, this is going to be a great adventure.
Pamela, you and Roger can have my room. I'll sleep in the spare room. And girls, come and see how I fixed up the attic for you.
I'm sleeping in an attic now. Great.
Oh, Lucy, for heaven's sake. Come on, Lucy. Cheer up.
You did a great job, Gran. Pink and purple are my favourite colours. Hope you like sleeping in the corner, Lucy, because I bags this one.
Fine.
Well, you're no fun. You've been in a bad mood all day.
Victoria, why don't you run downstairs and help your father?
Do I have to?
Go along now.
It's just not fair. I wish my life were completely different.
Lucy, sometimes the things we think matter aren't the things that matter at all.
I've been dragged away from my friends, my school, and now no one seems to even remember.
Remembered what?
My birthday.
Happy birthday, Lucy.
Thank you, Gran. What is it?
Open it and see.
Oh, wow. It's beautiful.
My grandmother Edith gave it to me on my 16th birthday. She'd been living in India, and a Raja from the Punjab gave it to her for saving him from drowning. He said it was magical.
How does the magic work?
That's for you to find out. Now, come on down. Dinner's nearly ready.
Yeah, I'll be there in a few minutes. Gran?
Don't be frightened, child.
You can see me.
Of course I can. I am your great-great-grandmother Edith. Now, turn the ring twice and make your wish, my dear.
A wish?
Yes, anything your heart desires. Hurry, before the magic fades.
I wish my life were completely different. And to live in a big house with a champion horse that gallops like the wind.
That's fine. Now remember, you can only unmake a wish during the first 24 hours. Otherwise, it lasts forever, ever, 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 ever.
Where am I? Oh, this is so weird. Wow. This is so cool. What an amazing room. This is my wish. The big house. Whee! What's happened to me? Who am I?
You're a thief, that's who you are.
Let go of me! I wasn't stealing it.
You're a liar, too. Now, down to the kitchen with you.
How? That hurts! Get off me, you pig!
What, may I ask, is going on?
She was stealing the silver.
I didn't steal anything.
You're coming with me?
Stop that! Patrick Collins, may I remind you that I give the orders in this house? You can give the orders in the gardens and the stables, but in here I answer to no one but the Lord and Lady. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
And don't ever let me see you come into this house with those filthy boots on again.
Fine. Let her steal from you.
Thank you.
You're quite welcome. Now, come with me. You're late. You were expected over an hour ago.
You expected me?
Indeed.
You mean you know about the ring?
Of course. Agnes, those sheets look creased. Check them. I don't want her ladyship to have cause for complaint. Now, I'll show you where you're going to work.
Work?
Look lively, Mabel. Her ladyship is waiting. Here you are. This is the kitchen. Attention, staff. Attention. What is your name?
Lucy McLaughlin.
This is Lucy McLaughlin, Bridget McIntyre's niece.
I don't know anyone called Bridget McIntyre.
Silence. Lucy will be replacing Bridget, who, as you know, caught her ring in the mangle and sadly lost a finger.
That's not the ring I was talking about. You've got it all wrong.
I haven't got anything wrong. And don't let me ever hear you speak to your betters like that again.
My betters? Who do you think you are?
Mind your manners. If the lady of the house heard you use that tone of voice, you'll be whipped on the spot. Now, no more back talk. It's time you learned your place. But nothing. Now to work. Nellie over there will show you what to do.
Noreen, what are you doing here?
Pardon me, but I'm afraid I don't know you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought... You're not Noreen, are you?
My name is Nellie. Well, it's nice to have you with us, Lucy.
I don't know where I am, but I'm quite sure it's no place I want to be. Oh, my God. The ring, it's gone.
What ring?
The ring Gran gave me for my birthday. It must have fallen off in the drawing room.
Where do you think you're going?
I've lost something. I've got to go and find it.
You'll do no such thing. You're going to have to settle down if you want to work here.
I don't want to work here. I want to go home.
Home? Your parents can't afford to feed you. This is your home now. And I'm afraid it's either here or the workhouse.
The workhouse? What year is this?
1896. Don't you know anything?
1896.
Are you feeling better? Where are we? This is our quarters. It would be nice to have another girl my own age to talk with.
I'm sorry, Nellie, but as soon as I find the ring, I'm going back to my own house in the 20th century.
Lucy, you must stop talking like that, or people will think you're daft and they'll send you away to the madhouse.
I'm telling the truth. I'm not Bridget what's-her-name's niece, and I'm not a maid. I'm a teenager from the future.
Lucy.
Oh, I'm out of here.
Well, where are you going? Lucy, wait! You can't just go wandering where you like. Mrs. Puxley might see us. They're waiting for us in the kitchen. Lucy, come back!
I have to find my ring.
Look, we've got to start work now. If you don't, you won't get fed. Look, please, you'll get yourself into trouble. Where are you going? Mrs. Puxley.
What are you doing here?
I was going to find my ring.
Oh, I've had enough of this nonsense. You're both going to the kitchen. There's plenty of work to do there.
Come on.
And Lucy, when you've finished in the kitchen, I want you to lay the fire in Miss Elizabeth's room.
No, Lucy, not like that. And Mrs. Puxley always insists on perfect squares, otherwise she sends them back and we have to fold them all over again.
Look, Nellie, I don't have time for all this. I have to get back to the drawing room. But now I'm so confused, I don't know where I am. What's that?
Oh, it's just the hour bell. It's gone past 8 o'clock. We better get a move on. We've got lots to do.
But you have to help me find my way.
The servants can't go into the drawing room at any time they want, Lucy. The only people allowed into the drawing room besides the Langleys are the serving maids. And we're just scullery maids. Anyway, we've got the firewood, the dishes, the poultry and the coal and fires to do after this. And I can't do all that on my own.
Nellie, I know this is going to sound completely ridiculous, but it was my birthday. It still is my birthday. And my grandmother gave me a magic ring, and the ring gave me a wish, and I wished I lived in a big house and somehow ended up here. Now, I have to get that ring back, because if I don't make another wish within 24 hours, I won't ever be able to get back home.
Well, I don't know about all that. It sounds like a fairy tale to me. But I do know we've got lots of work to do, and if we don't do it, we'll get into terrible trouble.
Look, if I help you with all this, will you help me get to the drawing room without bumping into that Mrs. Puxley?
Well, I can't go anywhere near the drawing room. I could lose my job.
Well, at least tell me how to get there.
Well, all right, but you must understand there are lots of corridors and stairways, and the castle's so higgledy-piggledy. Sometimes you have to go upstairs before you can get downstairs.
Just tell me.
When you finish laying the fire in Miss Elizabeth's room, you'll be near the old stone stairwell which leads down to the great hall, which is near the drawing room. And the sooner we finish all our chores, the quicker you can get there.
Thank you.
This is your housemaid's box. Blacking and polishing brushes, emery paper, cloth and leathers.
Right, let's get this over with.
Lucy. I thought I told you to lay the fire in Miss Elizabeth's room right away, if you please.
And who might you be?
Lucy McLaughlin.
Well, whatever your name is, it's cold in here. I want that fire lit.
Yeah, I was just about...
Well, what are you waiting for? Christmas? And after you've done that, you can take my tray down.
Well, thank you very much. It'll be a pleasure, I'm sure.
Just where do you think you're going? You haven't taken my tray. Quickly. Stupid girl! Mrs. Paxley! The servant girl has set my room on fire! Ow! I've burned myself! This is your fault. Run to the kitchen and get some butter. Let go of me this instant.
Cold water will help your burn.
I told you to get butter.
Don't be silly. You put cold things on burn.
Ow! You're hurting me!
I'm trying to help you.
You're not. Now get me a towel.
Fine. Don't listen to me.
I beg your pardon.
Oh, what is your problem?
How dare you talk to me like this? You're nothing but a snippy little servant girl who doesn't know her place.
I don't believe you. You have everything you could want in the world, and all you can do is whinge and be nasty to people who are trying to help you.
That does it. I've had enough of your wagging tongue.
You called, Miss Elizabeth?
Oh, Mrs. Paxley. I think you should teach this girl a lesson. Perhaps a few hours mucking out the stables?
Very good. Lucy, come with me. You really must not talk to Miss Elizabeth like that.
Who does she think she is?
She is the mistress's daughter.
She's a spoilt brat.
Maybe Miss Elizabeth was a little sharper than usual, but that's only to be expected. Her husband to be arrives for a visit from London tomorrow.
A visit from her fiancé should make her happy. Doesn't she love him or something?
Not yet.
You mean she's marrying someone she doesn't love?
Of course.
What are you doing here?
Oh, forgive me, Mr. Collins. I was just passing the time of day.
No one comes to the stables unless they're working.
Oh, but I have been working, Mr. Collins.
That's a pretty little thing.
Thank you.
What else have you liberated?
That's it for today.
A tiny butter knife.
It's silver.
It'll barely fetch a pound.
Mrs. Puxley watches us like a hawk.
The more you can steal, the sooner we can leave.
There's a little silver tea service I've got my eye on.
That's my girl. Who's there?
It's just me, sir. Lucy.
Get back to the house.
Mrs. Puxley told me to come and clean the stables. And I've just got here.
So you didn't hear anything?
Nothing.
You're a liar.
I heard nothing.
Do you know what I do to liars like you? The same thing I do to thieves like you. I whip them.
No idea where we are. I wish you could talk. I bet you'd know which way to go. So what do you think? Which way should we go? Doesn't much matter, does it? I'm so far from home anyway. Come on.
Ooh. Hello, miss. You can answer me, I won't bite.
Hello.
There, that wasn't so hard now, was it?
No.
Enjoying the view of the castle? It's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah, from a distance. But when you get inside, it's a horrible place.
Really, I haven't found it to be that way at all.
Obviously, you don't work there. They boss you around like they own you. And that Elizabeth is so stuck up.
Yes, dear Elizabeth. What did you think of the brother? Robert, is it?
Haven't met him, but I'm sure he's as nasty as the rest of them. Who are you, anyway?
I'm Robert.
Sorry.
And I see you've stolen my horse.
Are you going to have my hands chopped off or something?
No, we don't do that on Saturdays.
I didn't exactly steal him. I just sort of borrowed him. I had to get away.
You rode my horse without a saddle?
Yeah?
That's incredible. He usually doesn't let anyone ride him but me. Well, my boy, I see you've made a friend. Any friend of his is a friend of mine. Excuse me, miss.
McLaughlin. Lucy McLaughlin.
May I accompany you back to the castle?
I can't go back there. Patrick will kill me.
No, he won't. I found the staff committing murder. It's so unseemly.
Will you protect me?
with my very life, if needs be.
That was a very gallant offer. None of the boys where I come from would think of protecting a girl with their life. In fact, I don't think they'd think of protecting a girl at all. All they think about is football.
How odd. I mean, I like a bit of sport, but there are many things that are far more interesting.
They're so immature. You seem a lot more grown up than any of them.
So you don't like any of those boys?
No, not really. We just don't have anything in common. We haven't got anything to talk about.
So what do you like?
I love to ride. At least I did. I used to go every day with Prince and we won loads of trophies and medals together. Now there was one boy I really did care about.
Oh.
I used to be able to talk to him about everything. He always understood exactly what I meant. I adored him.
Lucky boy.
No, I'm talking about Prince, my horse.
Lucky horse, then. By the way, what did you do to annoy Patrick so much?
I surprised him in the stables. He was snogging one of the maids in the hay.
Was what?
Snogging. You know, kissing.
Oh, yes, I see. So you're often getting yourself into trouble?
No, I'm not a problem child or anything, if that's what you mean. It's just... things get so confusing and... sometimes parents can be completely useless. Sorry, I'm not making any sense, am I?
No, you are. I know exactly what you're saying. People expect you to behave in a certain way, and if you don't, they think you're just causing trouble.
Yes, exactly. How did you know?
Being who I am, it's always expected that I'll be on my best behavior. It's so boring being the responsible heir all of the time.
Yeah, I'll bet it is.
You know, living at the castle, I've always been treated as if I'm important and special. But if you're treated that way for too long, it becomes normal and you want something else.
Could you give it all up?
I don't think that would be possible. And I'm sure when the time comes, I'll rise to the occasion. But in the meantime, what I really long for is to be free of the responsibilities that my position brings and get away from my family for a while.
Oh, I don't know. Feeling like that was what got me into this mess in the first place.
You mean having to work at the castle?
Well, yes. No, not exactly. It's just... wishing I could get away from my family has only made things worse. And now I'm having to deal with everything by myself.
We'll give you a hand. Won't we, boy? Here we are.
This will be mine one day. I don't know. I think it's a little big. What I really want to do is travel the world and paint.
I see you found the little horse thief. Don't worry, I'll make sure she gets properly punished.
You just go back to the stables, Patrick. I'll take care of the young lady.
She doesn't deserve your time, sir.
She certainly doesn't deserve a beating.
Be careful. She makes up all kinds of stories.
That will be all, Patrick.
Thank you.
You see, we're not all mean and horrible.
No.
I think you're safe now, but just to be sure, perhaps I should escort you to your quarters.
I just have one other favour to ask you.
You can certainly ask.
I lost something in the drawing room.
And it'll be my pleasure to take you there.
Thank you.
Don't just stand there. Help me.
Now that I'm here, what am I looking for?
A ring, a ruby ring. You take that side. Hurry up, we don't have all night.
Most servants don't tell me what to do.
I'm not like most servants.
No. No, certainly not.
Look, here it is.
It's beautiful.
Hey, that's mine!
What would a servant be doing with such a fine piece of jewellery?
My grandmother gave it to me.
Oh, really? And did she wear it in the poorhouse?
Elizabeth, give it back. It's Lucy's.
Perhaps I'll keep it.
No, don't turn it! That's my ring! Give that back! It's mine! Let go of it! That's my ring! Ow!
Earth is going on?
Ow!
She pushed me!
She took my ring!
It's not her ring, Mother. It couldn't be.
Robert, perhaps you could explain what's going on here.
Lucy found a ring which she believes to be hers, and Elizabeth snatched it away.
Elizabeth, give me the ring. Oh, it's beautiful and quite valuable.
I told you it couldn't be hers.
I agree with you, Elizabeth. A servant couldn't possibly own a ring as wonderful as this.
Then it's settled. I get to keep it.
It doesn't belong to you either, does it, my dear? Perhaps it was lost by one of our guests. I shall keep it in my jewellery box until your father returns. Perhaps he'll know its rightful owner.
Will that be tonight?
Lord Langley will return tomorrow evening at 7.
But I have to make my other wish by then. That's my ring! Give it to me!
Dare you?
Stop that! Mother, this is Lucy, the new maid.
Well, my girl, you have a lot to learn about decorum at Langley Castle.
What happened?
Someone broke into her ladyship's room. I think he escaped through the window.
What did he look like?
I don't know. I couldn't see.
Well, go inside, ladies, and lock the door. If he's out there, we'll find him.
Elizabeth, stop being so melodramatic.
Where are you going? Don't leave me on my own, Robert.
Going to have a look around.
Lord knows who could be lurking about.
Elizabeth, we don't even know if there was an intruder.
Open up.
Perhaps Mother was just frightened by the storm.
Well, I shall wait in the drawing room until I know we're safe.
God, I hate cobwebs. Where am I? Okay, there must be a way out of here. Oh, God. Come. Yes. Come on.
Ladyship's room's been broken into.
I know. I went outside to see if I could help.
Oh, you soaked right through. You better get those wet things off before you catch your death.
You're right.
Come on, and let's get some sleep. We have church in the morning.
Why do I have to go to church? I should stay here and find the ring. It's the perfect time. No one will be here.
Turn out your pockets, Fred.
Oh, no, she's searching everyone.
They're mine. I wouldn't take anything.
We don't know who was creeping around last night, and there's some silver missing. And I won't have a thief working for me. Right. Off you go.
Good. This will be my chance to get away. Goodbye, Nellie. I can't let her search me. Why, you haven't stolen anything? Yes, I have in my bag. What have you taken? Food for my family, Lucy. If she catches me, they'll send me to prison.
Hurry up, you two. You're next.
Get on the wagon the very first chance you get.
I don't have all day, girls.
Well, I'm sorry, but I'm not going to church. I haven't been since I was christened, and I've no intention of going today.
You'll do exactly as you're told. Now come here.
Bye.
Lucy, stop this instant. You're being a disobedient child, and I won't have it.
Oh, please, I hate churches. They stink of dust and old books.
You'll go to church like everyone else. Now come here. Open your purse. Right. Now get in the wagon.
Lucy, where are you going? I want you to meet my family. I can't. I have to get back to the castle. I've only got 7 hours left.
Well, you can't go back to the castle alone. It'll take ages. Oh, please, the house is just up the lane.
Okay. Have you always lived around here?
Oh, no. Only since my father lost his job.
Why did you have to move?
Well, he was a weaver. He worked really hard, but one day they built this machine that could do his job twice as fast. We didn't want him anymore. We lost our house. We lost everything, really.
That is so weird. That's exactly what happened to us.
What, you lost your home as well?
Yep.
And that's why you're here?
In a way, yes.
Oh, well, there are worse places we could be. And most of the girls at Langley Castle are in our position.
It's just so sad to have to sell the house where you grew up.
We didn't sell ours. The landlord just evicted us.
Oh.
It was so cold that winter. The baby got sick. And we were struggling to pay the rent. And when the agent put it up, there was nothing we could do.
What happened when you couldn't pay?
Oh, it was terrible. The agent came along with some police and a gang of men with crowbars. I can still see my father carrying all our things outside. One of the constables tried to help him, but he wouldn't let them touch anything. I thought my mother was never going to stop crying, and that set the baby off. We had nowhere to live and nothing to eat. I'll never forget that sick, empty feeling. We almost starved.
Nellie, I'm so sorry. I complain so much, and you've had a much harder time than me.
Oh, don't be sorry. I'm fine now. No, say what you like about the Langleys. At least they feed you well.
How did you end up at the castle?
Well, my parents knew if I didn't get a job, I'd have to go to the workhouse. So they sent me around the country looking for work, but there was none to be had. So you can imagine how relieved I was when Mrs. Puxley took pity on me. She may seem strict, but she's a kind woman, really.
So you're glad to be working there?
Yes, very.
Then why would you risk it all by taking food?
I just can't bear the thought of my family still being hungry. So, I help them out with scraps of food from the kitchen.
Your family must mean a lot to you for you to risk getting into trouble like that.
Father always said, no matter how bad things got, we'd always be a family and they could never take that away from us. When do you think you'll see your family again?
I don't know, Nellie. I just don't know.
Here we are. Father! Lucy? This is my friend Lucy.
Hello.
Hello.
Come on.
Ma!
Nellie! Oh, Nellie! Nellie!
I brought some food, Ma. And you can thank Lucy for the food. God bless you, child. Thank you. Oh, Lucy, now where are you going?
Nellie, be with your family while you can. I have to get back to the castle.
See, I've been looking for you.
Oh, Robert.
Is something wrong?
If I don't get my ring back, I'll never get to see my family again.
Well, you're in luck. Father's back early and he wants to see you. If the ring really is yours, I'm sure he'll understand.
Do you really think so?
Of course.
Here she is, Father.
Come closer. Lucy, is it?
Yeah, Lucy McLaughlin.
My wife has told me the most extraordinary story about this ring.
She says it's hers. Imagine, a servant girl.
I'll handle this, Diana.
It is mine.
The only way she could possess such a thing is if she stole it.
Lucy, did you steal the ring?
I did not steal it.
Thank you, Lucy.
But what are you going to do about the ring?
I've heard of your forthright nature, but you're young and there's still time for you to learn proper manners. As for the ring, I'll ask my friends if they or their wives have lost such a prize.
And if that proves unfruitful, we shall give it to Elizabeth to celebrate her engagement.
Engagement? But, Mother, I thought that Rupert was just visiting.
Rupert Webster is to be your husband. It's all arranged. You're to go on a picnic with him this afternoon. He'll propose to you there.
But...
Elizabeth, I'm going upstairs now.
But, Father, I've had nothing to say about this.
Hush, Elizabeth. Do as your mother tells you. Oh, but sit down and have some tea.
Yes, Father.
Thank you, Lucy.
Oh, there you are, Lucy. Fill the hamper with sweets, cakes, venison and lamb. Enough for 3 people. Use the best china. Right away, if you please. Nellie, help Lucy.
Yes, Mum.
Nellie, keep a lookout for me.
Where are you going?
Well, that'll do, I suppose.
Yes, Mum.
Mary? Have you ever seen this ring before? At one of my parties, perhaps?
No, Your Ladyship.
It's all very strange. That young servant girl claims it's hers. But, of course, that's most unlikely. Still, I've always enjoyed a mystery. Now, I'm going to work with Cook on the menu for this evening's dinner party for young Rupert. I'll expect you when you finish laying out my clothes. And don't dawdle.
No, Mum.
Mary Spencer.
You won't believe what I've got for us, Patrick Collins.
You're a wicked woman, Mary Spencer.
The answer to all our dreams.
That's beautiful.
I'll keep it safe for you.
I'll come and get it later.
They've stolen my ring.
Lucy,
and I've got to get it back.
Lucy, wait! Mrs. Poxey's been looking all over for you. We're to attend Miss Elizabeth and Master Rupert on their picnic.
Well, tell her I vanished.
Where have you been?
Straightening up the brushroom?
A worthy task, I'm sure, but your timing is poor. You've kept Miss Elizabeth waiting. Now, help Nellie with the hamper, and I'll join you shortly.
She's coming too. But I only have till 7 o'clock and I have to get to the barn.
Oh, we'll be back well before then. Elizabeth's encounters with Master Rupert are always very brief.
Why?
You've never met Master Rupert.
Must we have this so-called picnic down by the river? There's likely to be mud. Not to mention insects. I can't abide insects.
He's a toad. Yes, but a very rich toad.
Nellie.
Poor Elizabeth. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm actually beginning to feel sorry for her.
We all feel sorry for her, Lucy.
I've never understood why people insist on eating outdoors when there's so little comfort to be had. But I suppose this is a romantic occasion.
I'm not feeling very well, Rupert.
Pity. I hope it's not an affliction of the bowel. I myself often suffer gastric distress.
How's the courtship?
Elizabeth looks like she's going to be sick. I don't blame her. He's repulsive.
Lucy.
What she means, Master Robert, is that these matters of the heart need time to grow.
Really? I've heard that it can take but a moment for love to flower. Ladies?
Just look at him.
Lucy, you are a servant and he is the master. And you must never forget that.
No! No! No!
What happened?
I haven't the slightest idea. I merely proposed.
What did you say?
Simply that I thought we should have a child as soon as we marry, and then one each year thereafter for 6 years. She screamed and screamed and then ran off. Perhaps the romance simply overwhelmed her.
No doubt.
Lucy, why don't you tend to Miss Elizabeth? Nellie and I will set up the picnic in that grove of trees over there.
Excellent idea. No mud.
We're setting up the picnic.
Oh, go away! Leave me alone.
Perhaps we'll get used to him.
To him? He's vain, he's weak, he's self-centered, he's boring, and he looks like a...
Toad?
Yes, precisely. I'm going to be miserable forever.
It's awful when you feel so sad. And no one seems to understand.
Yes, it is. How would you know?
Because I felt that way myself. Very recently, in fact.
You have?
Yeah. Yesterday. I felt so alone and sorry for myself. That I was mean to everybody around me.
I have been a bit difficult myself, haven't I?
If I had to marry Rupert, I'd be a bit difficult too.
I'm sorry for being so ghastly, Lucy. It's just... I can't stand the thought of being married to him.
Where I come from, people only marry when they're in love.
I wish I lived there.
Elizabeth, why don't you do exactly as you want?
Are you suggesting I refuse Rupert's proposal?
I'm suggesting that you have a right to be happy.
Mother would die.
It would take a lot more than a broken engagement to kill your mother.
Poor Rupert.
Why?
What I have to say to him is going to cause him great gastric distress.
Elizabeth! Hi.
Good afternoon, Lucy. Whoa. Steady, boy, steady.
What was that?
Those damn poachers again. Whoa!
Robert!
Oh no. Oh my God. Robert! Come on, Robert. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. God, are you okay?
My head. What was that you did?
CPR. Cardiopulmonary resuscitation. It's a life-saving technique.
What did you call it?
CPR.
Perhaps you could do it again. Lucy, from the first moment I saw you...
Robert, there's something I have to tell you. Something that's very difficult.
You can tell me anything, Lucy.
I'm going to have to leave here very soon. And I want to explain why.
No.
Excuse me, young master. Your father wants to see the new maid. I got your horse, too. Huh?
going on?
You will see.
Your Lordship.
Thank you, Patrick. Lucy, come forward. A matter of some gravity has been brought to my attention. There's been theft from Lady Langley's quarters.
What has that to do with Lucy?
Lucy has been stealing from us.
That's not true.
We have no proof of that yet, Diana.
Not only is she a thief, she's a troublemaker. Elizabeth came back from the picnic spouting preposterous ideas about love. I want her removed from here now.
I'll not have a child arrested without proof. Lucy, the ruby ring is missing. What do you have to say for yourself?
I didn't steal it. They did.
That's a lie. Just another one of her stories.
I'm telling the truth. Patrick Collins and Mary Spencer have been stealing from you all along. I would never betray your ladyship's trust.
Lucy, we have no reason to suspect Patrick or Mary. They've been loyal employees for many years. I see no other course but to search your person and your room.
But, Father...
If the girl has nothing to hide, Robert, then nothing will be revealed. Mrs. Puxley, take one of the staff and search Lucy's quarters, please.
Yes, sir. Come with me, Nellie.
Mary Spencer.
Yes, sir.
Check her garments, please.
Can't search me. I have rights.
There she goes again, talking nonsense.
Sir.
This is Elizabeth's.
I told you she was a thief.
Elizabeth dropped it by the river. I simply picked it up for her.
She's telling the truth. She brought it to me by the river. I must have forgotten it.
Patrick and Mary did steal a ring, and I can prove it. They put everything they steal in a little bag in the stables. The ring will be there.
You're not going to believe her, are you, sir?
They hide the bag over there, under the hay.
Have a look, Robert.
There's nothing here.
No, young master, there isn't.
Lucy?
It's there. I saw it. It must be. It has to be. If I don't find the ring, I'll never get home.
Patrick.
Yes, sir.
Pull her out of there.
Where is it? What have you done with it? Get off me! Or I'll let go! Take your hands off me!
Put her down! Patrick, I said put her down. We still have no proof of any crime here.
Excuse me, Your Lordship. We've been through Lucy's quarters, and I'm afraid we found this butter knife under her mattress.
No, that was in the bag.
I'm sorry, Lucy. So very sorry.
They hid it in my room to make it look like I was the thief. You do believe me?
Is this what you were trying to tell me at the river, Lucy?
No.
Is this why you were going away?
No, Robert.
Patrick, lock her in the cellar until the constable arrives.
You're coming with me? Get in there with you.
O'clock. It's hopeless. Hello, boy. I'm never going to see my family again, am I?
Lucy, Nellie, come on, quietly.
Thank goodness it's you.
My father's waiting in the woods with a horse and cart. Quickly.
It's the constable.
Hurry, they're sounding the alarm at the castle.
Yeah, it's not much, but maybe it'll help. I can't believe this is happening to me. It's like a big, horrible dream, and I keep hoping I wake up, but I don't.
Say your goodbyes quickly, we don't have time.
Wait, no, what am I doing? I can't run away. But Lucy! If I go now, I'll never see my family again. I have to try and get home. No, if you go back to the castle now, you'll get caught. I have to risk that. There's got to be a way. Oh, wait. Oh, we'll think of something. Come on, boy.
Whoa there.
Whoa.
And what have you got there?
Just vegetables, sir, for Langley Castle.
Then you won't mind me having a look back there.
Well, I don't mind, but Mrs. Puxley would. She's expecting me at 6. Now, walk on, boy.
Oh, no, you don't. We'll have a look.
I really don't think that's a good idea, sir.
Hello, Nellie.
Sir?
I'm glad you've arrived, sir. I was just about to search the wagon, and this maid's behaving very suspiciously.
Well, it's just that I have a very precious cargo, sir.
Turnip and potatoes? What's so precious about that?
Well, Constable, you clearly haven't met Mrs. Puxley. She demands that every vegetable is treated as though it were one of the crown jewels. I pity the man responsible for bruising her turnips.
I have my orders.
Well, come now, Constable. The girl is frightened out of her wits. There's no need to frighten her more. Besides, if she were transporting the runaway, surely she wouldn't be heading towards the castle.
Oh, I can see the logic in that.
You're a clever man, Constable.
Thank you very much, sir. I hope you'll be telling your father that. Sorry to frighten you, miss. Walk on, boy.
Now, Nellie, let's have a look at this precious cargo of yours. Hello, Lucy.
Robert, why didn't you turn me in?
Because if I remember correctly, you saved my life. And so sweetly.
I have to go. I only have 1 hour left.
1 hour left to do what, Lucy? Why are you going back to the castle when you're sure to be caught?
That's what I've been trying to tell you. I have to get the ruby ring back. It's magical. It brought me here from the future, and I need it to take me back home again.
Lucy, do you really expect me to believe that you come from the future?
It's true. Where I come from, we have televisions that show us what's happening on the other side of the world. We have computers, machines that can think faster than men. We have aeroplanes and submarines, and we've even put men on the moon. How would I know all this if I weren't from the future?
From books or your imagination.
Then how would I know about CPR? No one living now could have brought you back from drowning.
And what about Patrick and Mary Spencer stealing your ring? Did you see that in the future too?
No, I saw that with my very own eyes from the secret passage.
What secret passage?
The secret passage in the drawing room, behind the painting. You don't know about it?
No, and if I don't, how could you?
Because that's how I got here.
Lucy, perhaps you better show me this secret passage.
Lucy, hide yourself. Someone's coming.
Stan. Robert, I'm looking for Lucy.
You and every constable in Langley?
I don't care what she's done. She was so dear to me in my time of need. I'd do anything to help her.
Do you really mean that?
She saved me from marrying Rupert Webster. Of course I mean it. The next time I say I'll do anything to help, Robert, remind me to bite my tongue.
Do you really think I can pass for Elizabeth?
Just keep your head down and complain a great deal.
Robert, I don't deserve that.
Thank you, Elizabeth. I'll never forget you.
Silly girl. You make it sound as if we'll never see each other again.
Dearest Nellie, I've learned so much from you.
Well, from me? I'm just a servant girl who knows nothing but how to fetch and carry.
You know about what really matters. Family and friends. Goodbye, Nellie.
Goodbye, Lucy.
Thank you both.
Go on. Go on.
It's Rupert and your mother. We're never going to get away with this.
What are we going to do?
Start crying.
What?
Cover your face and cry.
Elizabeth, we've been looking all over for you. Poor Rupert is leaving. The girl is distraught. Perhaps there's hope for you yet.
Well then, I can return as early as next week.
Give her a bit of time, old boy. You know women.
Yes. Indeed I do.
Come, sister. Goodbye, all.
Drive on.
Now do you believe me? Someone's coming.
It's almost 6:30. It'll be Father coming for his whiskey.
Quick, in here.
If we're trapped in here, we can't search for the ring.
There's a way out through the brush room. See, I told you. There's my ring.
That thieving swine, I'll kill him! Take your hands off me!
I've taken my last order from you, young master.
Leave him alone!
Leave her alone, you ungrateful lad! Young master, I am most grateful. Without that flying ruby ring of hers, it would have taken us years of stealing to get the money we need. You understand?
Let go of him! Let go of him!
Why are you doing this, Patrick? We've always taken care of you. Do you have any idea how humiliating it is to be slaving for the likes of your father?
I'll get help.
Oh, no, you don't, young lady.
Get off me! Let go of me!
One more sound, and I'll crush your skull. Don't stand there, Mary. Get some rope. I thought I told you to meet me at 7.
It's a good thing I came along when I did.
If we're to get away safely, you have to do exactly as I say.
Yes, Mr. Collins.
You'll never get away with this.
By the time they find you, we'll be on a boat Now gag these two good and proper. I'll see you as planned.
Mary, there's still a chance for you. Untie us.
I don't think you're in a position to be giving orders, Master Robert.
You'll never see Patrick again, you know.
What are you talking about, you stupid girl?
Well, if he's got any sense, he'll make a break for it now, sell the ring, and keep all the money himself.
He wouldn't do that. He loves me.
Oh. I thought he was just using you to get the silver out of the house. My mistake.
I've heard enough.
See? I told you.
Come on, boy.
Come on, boy.
Come on.
Faster.
Come on. Ha.
Whoa! There he is.
We'll never catch him.
We can if we go across this field.
But there's a wall.
No problem. Come on, boy.
Lucy, it's too high with the two of us. We'll never make it.
Hold on.
Yeah, come on. Yeah. Push him harder, Lucy.
Come on, boy. Catch him up. Come on. Faster.
Nearly there.
That's it, boy. Come on.
Faster.
Come on, you can do it.
Yeah. Come on, faster. Bring him alongside.
That's it, boy. You can do it. Come on.
Hold him steady.
What are you doing?
Come on, Patrick. This has gone on long enough.
What do you want? You want the ring?
She needs it.
Come and get it.
I don't care about anything else you've stolen. Just give her the ring.
Why should I?
Patrick, please. I have to go home. The ring is the only way.
No. Good boy.
Seven o'clock. It's time.
Stay
My family.
and take me with you.
I can't. You'd be as lost in my time as I was in yours.
I'll never forget you, Lucy.
I love you, Robert. I have to go. I wish I were home with my family. I wish I were home with my family.
I love you too, Lucy.
Oh, Robert.
Lucy.
Robert?
Lucy? Lucy?
Oh, Gran.
And who, might I ask, is Robert?
Oh, I thought I was still there.
Lucy, are you all right?
Yes, Gran, I'm fine. Better than ever.
There's someone here to see you.
Oh, Noreen.
Happy birthday, Lucy.
Thank you.
Where's the birthday
Surprise!
girl?
Happy birthday for the
Happy
birthday girl!
birthday, Lucy.
What a snap. Happy birthday, Lucy, darling. Surprise, eh?
Thanks, Dad.
Strictly.
I know.
Thought we'd forgotten, didn't you?
Oh, presents, excellent.
Oh, blow your candles out.
She has to make a wish first.
No, I don't. I have everything I could wish for right here. Right, okay. Everyone blow the candles out after 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Thanks so much for coming.
Oh, I wouldn't have missed it for the world.
I'll see you soon, yeah?
Yeah. Lucy, are you going to be all right?
I'm going to be fine.
Good.
Bye, then. Bye.
Yes, miss.
Hi, sorry, look, I know it's late. I just wondered if it would be possible to look round the castle.
I'm afraid we're closed now, miss.
Is there a problem, Pugsley?
I was just telling a young lady here, sir, that we're closed now.
Yes, we are. Thank you, Pugsley. Excuse me, but have we met before? My name's Robert. Robert Langley. Most people call me Rob.
Sorry, I'm Lucy.
Are you sure we haven't met? You look so familiar. Let me show you around.
Thank you.
The castle was built around a medieval tower. This hall was added in the 1600s. It was bought for William Langley by his father, the Earl of Chirnside, in 1696, and the family has lived there ever since. But it was largely remodeled in the Gothic revival of the 1820s. Hey, where are you going? Hey, just a minute. What do you think you're doing? You know about our secret passage. Have you been here before?
In a way. Lady Elizabeth Langley and Dr. Edward Dorsey.
It's my great-aunt Elizabeth. She married a French doctor. Caused quite a scandal.
She looks very happy.
I believe she was. That's it. My great-grandfather Robert painted this picture, but nobody knows who the girl is. Beautiful, isn't she? You look very much like her. Listen. I was just about to go for a walk. It's a beautiful evening. Would you like to come? It's okay. I don't bite.
I'd like that. I'd like that very much.
This will be mine one day. I don't know. I think it's a little big. What I really want to do is travel the world.